Hey, what's going on? This one's another domination game on Flag Tower. This map's pretty good. I think it's just as bad as all the other maps in this game, but it's a pretty decent size, so you get a lot of kills. Anyway, I'm using the Wanderlust perk, which I think might be my favorite perk ever. This is the only COD it's in. At least I think so. They added it in late, so maybe they added it into other CODs after I stopped playing them. I don't think so though. But what it is you get a random gun every time you spawn and every time you press triangle. So it's not a very good perk. Because you have the chance to get the best gun in the game, but you'd be better off just putting that gun on a class and then picking some real perks to go with it. But I think that's why I really like this perk, because it's not good, but it's super fun. It's cool to play with a bunch of different guns in one game, and it's cool to try all the DLC guns that these other nerds are paying for. I just use them for free. But yeah, I just think it's a really cool perk that should be used more, or that idea should be used more in COD to like change the game that way. They tried to revamp COD a few years ago with the jetpacks, and I think the jetpacks were kind of fun, but a lot of people think they ruined the game. And now they're back to boots on the ground, and it just, I don't know, all the games are so lame, dude. Maybe Call of Duty's just dead, but I don't know. They try to make the game more interesting by putting cosmetics and stuff in the game, like DLC guns you can buy and DLC costumes for your dude, or little dances they do at the end of the game and stuff. I just, that stuff frustrates me so much that they spend time making it so my guy can do a little dance when they could have balanced the guns better or put more perks like Wanderlust in. So yeah, it is bad, but it is fun to use because there are some benefits. Mostly just getting to try out the cool guns that you ordinarily have to pay like hundreds of dollars for. I don't actually know how much it costs to get a stupid crate supply drop thing. But you also get infinite ammo, because if you run out of bullets for one gun, you just press triangle and get a new gun. And it also has this, like, theoretically it could be dope in if you have like the crazy anime ability to just reach into your Mary Poppins bag and pull out any perfect gun for any perfect time. Generally I just go for an AR or a sub or an LMG. The LMGs in this game are super fun, but I try to get one of those automatic guns. It doesn't really matter to me which one I get. I just play different based on it, but depending on the map you might want a sub more than an AR. Very rarely I'll take a sniper. Maybe on fucking snowy train map I'll take a sniper. And I've gotten a few kills with like the sledgehammer or the shovel. The melee weapons are pretty cool, but I mean, I've always found it doesn't really matter in COD. It's just preference if you like a sub or an AR. But theoretically, if you're Yu-Gi-Oh, you could keep pressing triangle and always have the best gun for the range you're at. But that's, that doesn't really work out in practice. You end up with crappy guns. So the perk's not that good, but it's cool. It's cool. So this gameplay is pretty long. So I didn't want to spend the whole time complaining about the newer CODs and how I don't like them because they're too hard for me. So I wanted to complain about all the PowerPoints I had to make in high school and college. Number one, I hate class presentations. Getting up in front of people isn't fun. But the PowerPoints themselves, they always put so much pressure on you to make it look cool, and you need to have eye-catching animations and transitions and pictures and crap. And it's so totally not true, because at work today we had this meeting, right? And so basically our branch is like getting absorbed by another branch, like you know when the Scranton branch took in the Stanford branch on the office. So I'm basically in the Stanford branch, and they said everybody's gonna have a job at some place. I don't know. It's only part-time anyway, so I don't really care that much if I lose my job. But we had this presentation, and the big boss guy is giving this meeting, and they have this slideshow. They just put it up on the wall, the projector, and it just says welcome for like the first 10 minutes, right, as he's talking, telling us all we're fucking fired. It just says welcome, and he goes through like he goes through this whole speech about like why the other building is taking us over and stuff, and how there's not enough work for us, and blah 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 blah. And then he like reaches a point in his speech where he just decides like, okay, we're gonna switch to the PowerPoint now, and he presses the switch button, and the first slide, it just says change. So the first screen was a white background with black letters that just said welcome, and then the second slide is a white background with black letters that say change. And then like the next one was also one word. It probably said something like profits or something, I don't know. And he went through like 6 slides, and he just clicked through them real quick because he had already done the speech on the welcome slide. So essentially what I'm upset about here is not that his PowerPoint was garbage. It was garbage. But why is he allowed to, he's probably making 6, dare I say 7 figures, 6.5. And he can make a crappy PowerPoint presentation like that? Like, oh man, it's terrible. And I was gonna say like he really brought it back with the speech. You know, the PowerPoint didn't need to be good because of the way he talked, but I explained it better with my Office reference. That's all I needed to say. Of course he has to say more things because the people are gonna get real mad if they don't end up with a job in April. It's not even, I don't think anything's really happening until April, but oh yeah, man, all those times I made presentations and I was supposed to be making eye contact and following along with my slides that had interesting backgrounds, and oh man, none of that mattered at all. You can be like a, I don't know what level of manager he is, because there's like, he definitely roams around from building to building. You know, he's like way up there in the company, and he can't make a PowerPoint, bro. Pretty disappointing. Yeah, I don't really know where these commentaries are going. I don't think I'm gonna. There's new games coming out that I think I'm gonna pick up, so I'll give COD a break for a while. I'd like to talk about Call of Duty in the videos, but since I don't play the new one, I feel like talking about old dead games is pretty worthless. And this gameplay was pretty long, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll see you guys Monday, maybe sooner, but I don't think so. I think I'm doing a Monday Friday kind of thing right now. Ta-ta.
Your reputation.